Hey guys, I hadn't heard from you for a while. I took a little vacation, but now we're back and everything's going strong. And we're moving the group out of this cover crop. We grazed it for probably, I don't know, 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. 8 acres here. Thought you might like to see how they ate it down. Look at that giant rag, or that tall ragweed there. It's common, and there's some giant ragweed in there. Look how this is growing back. We only ate it down to a couple feet, and we've not had any rain during this time they've been on there. You can see down here how it's going back. Where they did graze it off to the ground or broke it off there or something. But that Sorghum Sudan is coming on back. It's a dry weather plant. I mean, you don't need much water for it. And then the sun hemp, that's one there. It got grazed up until the top piece there. Here they come. We're gonna wean a bunch of these lambs and kids. Honestly, the kids are already weaned, but we still have some ewes on here with the lambs. We took the nannies to another place that needed grazed down. The guy wanted weed control. A place we've grazed for a few years for him. But everybody's done pretty good here. It's just been hot, but they've had some shade around the edge. Kind of our saving grace on this part. Plus this Sorghum Sudan was so tall they could go into it and get some shade. Travis is bringing them up out of there. That's all full of a bunch of that ragweed, and it really bothers me this time of year. The pollen's coming off of it. He's not affected by it. I'm not even sure how many's here anymore. We brought another bunch of lambs over here and just stuck them in here with these that we weaned from another place. And I think there's around 160 or so ewes and their lambs, but then all the kids and all the other lambs. And looks like a pretty good bunch. We'll get a good inventory on them tomorrow. Then we'll put those lambs and kids on some other cover crop that we're kind of saving for them. And we don't really need to use on it. They just need to have the lambs pulled off, and they'll start gaining weight again to breed here. Well, we won't breed until 1st of December. Well, I better give him a hand. So we had to drive them across this pasture and a couple other paddocks within this pasture. This was grazed, see, this is the same September 1st, say, and this was probably being grazed there in maybe July 1st, mid-July, and it's grown back quite a little bit. You might see over here on the other side of the fence. Now this paddock was grazed first, and this paddock was grazed later. It hasn't had as much rest. You can tell it looking through it here. Well, we got them through the maze back there of the paddocks. Now it's just a straight shot on down to corral pens. At least it cooled off this evening. Wasn't too bad all day, but supposed to have another nice day tomorrow, but weekend will be hot. We want to get this done. We'll be in the corn harvest probably next week.